They said my mural was an eyesore, now it's the most photographed spot in town. Here's how it happened. I've always been an artist. Painting has been my outlet since I was a kid. So when I bought my home, I decided to make it a reflection of who I am, bright, creative, and full of life. On the side of my garage I painted a mural, a massive colorful landscape inspired by the local hills and sunsets. It wasn't random graffiti or spray paint chaos, it was detailed, planned, and meaningful. It took me 3 weekends to finish. And when I stepped back to see it, I was proud. It turned my plain garage wall into something beautiful. The first people to notice were my neighbors. Kids loved it. Families walking their dogs would stop to take photos. A local coffee shop even asked to use it as a backdrop for their social media. It became this little local treasure, a splash of color in a beige neighborhood. But, as you might guess, the HOA didn't see it that way. 2 weeks later, I found an envelope taped to my door. Notice of violation, unauthorized exterior modification. You are required to repaint your property to its approved color within 14 days or face daily fines. I thought it was a joke. It wasn't. The HOA claimed my mural violated aesthetic uniformity, basically. It didn't fit their bland color scheme of whites, tans, and grays. I explained that it wasn't a modification. It was just paint, no structure, no new materials, just art. Their response? Remove it, or we'll start fining you $250 per day. So I dug into the bylaws. And surprise, nothing specifically prohibited murals. It just said, major modifications required approval, but art wasn't even mentioned. I requested a formal hearing and asked for retroactive approval. The board denied it. They said, art like that doesn't belong in our community. That line hit me hard. Instead of painting over it, I decided to fight back creatively. I took photos of the mural and posted them on local community pages with the caption, "My HOA wants this gone. Should I paint over it?" The post exploded overnight, hundreds of comments. People loved it. Some said it reminded them of home, others said it brightened their walks. Even a city art council member commented, calling it a stunning piece of neighborhood art. Soon a local news crew showed up. The headline read, HOA tries to destroy local artist's mural. Once that aired, everything changed. The city's public arts department reached out, asking if I'd like to submit the mural for a community beautification program. Within a few weeks, my mural was officially recognized as a registered piece of public art. When I told the HOA, they were furious, but powerless. City regulations overruled their restrictions. They legally couldn't demand I remove or alter a protected art installation. A few months later, something wild happened. The same HOA that wanted my mural gone started featuring it in their promotional materials, calling it a community highlight. Apparently, they realized it was drawing positive attention to the neighborhood. Now my once unapproved paint job is the most photographed spot in the area. People even drive by just to see it. And every time I walk outside and see someone smiling or taking a photo in front of it, I remember what the HOA president said, art like that doesn't belong here.